Yeah, it's your boy B Dub brought to you by B Sutton Productions, man. And we live in this thing, about to get this thing started though. But before we do that, I need y'all to hit that like, that subscribe, that's ring notification so you know when your boy's going live. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it though, man. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. It's your boy B Dub live in this thing, man. Woo! Hey, to all the Seahawks fans, Pete Carroll's now 8-0 against the Eagles. He's undefeated. He's never lost against the Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna let that be known off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? I was live at that game, man. And before we even get anything started, man, the coldest thing, man, this is crazy. I go to this little place where you can have like you can run the 40 and you can get get drinks and everything. And then my brother-in-law convinced me to race in the 40, and I was like, nah, I ain't trying to do it, man. I ain't trying to do it. And he's convinced. He's just kept on pushing the issue. So I was like, all right, man, let's just do it. So I get off the line. You know what I'm saying? I get a good start. Boom, bop, bop, bop. I'm getting off. Next thing you know, I hear a pop. And my hamstring just rolled. At first, I thought it was my Achilles tendon. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like it was all bad. So that was before the game even started. So I had that going on, limping around the whole game, trying to get to the seats, and just man, it was that part was a nightmare, man. That was crazy, man. That part right there, it was crazy. But the whole experience, even though the Seahawks lost or the Eagles lost, and I'll get into the X's and O's in a minute. But even though we lost, the experience that I had with the Seahawks fans up in my area, it was cool, man. It was cool. I was talking to people, interviewing guys, and they respected me in the sense that I kept it real. They like they see that like I'm not a Mayweather fan, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at the game with honest. I'm just being honest, So and they respected that about me. So overall, man, that part it was a good time, man. It was a good time. But other than that, like my leg, man, that I'm getting a little better now. So you know what I'm saying. But man, today, oh God, I couldn't make it to work today. Boy, man, I felt like one of the football players, like try to go out for the first 5 minutes. It didn't work. So when I heard that pop, man, oh my goodness, like it even hurts to like move, walk. But your boy's gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the game, man. I'm gonna start off with Hurts, man. I didn't. From the top to the bottom, we played bad. From coaching to execution to play everything. Like I just there's a couple of plays that Hurts had wide open players wide open, and like being at the game and you can see the route concepts from the Eagles. I'm not impressed. Most of the route concepts is more like intermediate. Nothing was really downfield. Like everything was just like I could say this vanilla. Like you're just at a preseason offense. Like you're just warming up for a preseason game. Like it's not important. And I didn't understand that, man. I was just like, wow. Like why are they with some of these play calling designs and just it just looks so kiddish, so like you're just trying new things. Nothing was set in stone, and like they're making everything hard, especially with the running the ball concept, their running scheme. Like you're running the shotgun on the goal line. Why? Why don't you just get behind your center and then hand it off? Like some of the things that I was just seeing, I was just like, I understand why we're starting to fall apart, why everything is over. Because at this point, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care if we made it to playoffs. Like what I saw with my own eyes. Heck no. We're getting mollywopped first round, man. First round. Like, even when we score a drive, it takes us a long scoring drive, and then we got to like do a brotherly shove on the goal line every time to score, and it took like 8 minutes. And we had to do, and everything was just like hard. We had to work for everything. We make nothing comes easy. Like everything is hard to work for. It's nothing. You can see the difference when Shane Steichen and our new offensive coordinator and Brian Johnson. You can see the difference, man. And you know, but I'm like, you know, what I'm saying I don't make excuses, man. Like I'm saying, I'm just coming with the real. Like I knew I wasn't. People are asking me, man, you think you're gonna beat the Seahawks? I'm like, nah, I don't think we're gonna beat them. And they had players that I thought if they would have played, it would made more of a difference. Like just the play calling in itself is trash. The Nick Sirianni, I'm not saying I want him fired or nothing like that. I just think that he needs to maybe step down from like something else. Really, like a veteran presence, somebody that knows how to adjust in certain situations. You know, to adjust. You know what I mean? And I understand Nick Sirianni came into a little. He came into a thing, but if our offense is operating like that with the receivers and the offensive line we have, that's a big problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? And shout outs to Jason Kelsey, man. Like, he came back for another year for what? He might as well just hang it up, man. Like, he had a good career. You're still gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. You got you a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just hang it up, man. Because as I can see the energy in some of these players, why would you waste your time? You might as well just go home with your family, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you guys don't. Some of you players, I swear, don't have heart, and I'm just looking at it on the field. Like I'm gonna start with the let me get with. That's just on offense. Let me get on the sorry ass defense. Bradbury, he needs to be benched. He needs to be benched. Like man, I was sitting next to a Seahawk fan, dude, and it was like when they first got the ball on the last drive, and I looked at the Seahawk dude. I was like, man, y'all about to score. This dude they're about to march downfield and score. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, watch. They eventually scored. And the dudes, and like two of the dudes or three of the dudes are standing next to me, like, you were right. You were right. You were right, man. I was like, yeah. I mean, look at this. Look how they're lined up. Look how it's just Bradbury on the last play. Oh, that's money. Like, that's what I would do if I was an offensive coach and I saw that play. I would have did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They just executed it they executed it. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't surprised at all. At all. Like, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is at this point, man. I just look at it like at least it wasn't a losing season. You know what I'm saying? Like at least we had some success in certain things. I mean, we beat some teams, whatever. But on the off season, I think there's a lot of guys we might have to get rid of and start with some young meat, especially on defense. I want some young thumpers. We don't have nobody that laid the wood out there. Pause on on defense, man, and like we got to step that up. We got to get some guys that want to play, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't, at this point I want Bradbury benched. Yes, I said it on B Dub Productions or B Sim Productions. I need him benched. Our linebackers are the worst thing of art I've ever seen. It's like watching the linebackers is like watching your 1 year old, or 2 or 3 year old, you know what I'm saying, draw or color or something. You're like, oh, that is beautiful. But you're just like, wow, that's what it looks like. That's what it feels like watching our linebackers. It's like, wow, they're that bad. Like when you see it in real life, I was like, oh, okay. Makes sense more because you can see the field. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference how you can see the field, and you're just like, yeah, I see what the route concepts, everything. I see how they're going to attack us. Boom, boom, boom. And you know what I'm saying? I just be like, and if I can see it, I know they can see it, man. You know, and it's terrible, man. You know, what it is, though, man. No linebackers that can play. Sidney Brown, the youngster, he had a horrible game, man. Missed tackles and just over pursuing. That's all our linebackers do is over pursue. Corners over pursue. Safeties pretty much over pursue. Our defensive line's not getting pressure anymore. Like I think everybody just gave up, man. Like you can just see it. Like honestly, I don't see no hunger. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no hunger. Like bruh, bruh. Every time, like I said, next time if I see what's his name Bradbury in the game, bruh, I'ma be bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna look at him like, we do it again. You can see that again. Yeah. Like Bradbury, get your ass out the game. You're trash. You're trash. Trash, man. But like I said, no pressure from the front four. Coaching ain't having no leadership. So we're out of here out of the first round, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Eagles are done. We're fried. You know what I'm saying? We're fried chicken or fried fish. You know what I'm saying? We're smoked right now. So it's our that Philly meat is good right now. You get a bite of us, it's soft. I'm gonna keep it just like that, man. Soft. Mm. That Philly meat, y'all can get a bite. Anybody want to not? So here's how it's gonna play out. I feel Cowboys gonna win the division. Niners gonna win the conference. Niners Baltimore in the Super Bowl. Baltimore wins Super Bowl as of right now. Anything can happen after that, before then. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, there's nothing that can tell me that that's what's gonna be. So congratulations to the Seahawks. Congratulations to the Cowboys. And congratulations to the Niners. Three beatings in a row. You know what I'm saying? Humbling beatings. And I got to witness the last beating live in my face. And, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, at the end of the day, I still have fun, man. You know, just got to get back to it, man. Got to get back to it. But, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight, man. Your boy, we ice up a little bit. Like Steve Smith said, I got to ice up. You know what I'm saying? To heat up. I gotta get back to it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's your boy B Dub, brought to you by B Sutton Productions in this thing, boy. Hey, y'all have a good night. Drink water.